Do you want to go fast? Jump super high? Be basically invincible? Even break bedrock? Or one-shot the wither, you know? Today, I'm gonna show you how to become the most powerful person in Minecraft, and for an example, I'm gonna beat the game also using these powers. Each of these commands I'm gonna give you are gonna give you the strength to become powerful. And of course, you know, you need to use commands because there's no way you can naturally jump super high. But anyways, let's, start with the video, and I'm gonna show you each command and how to type it out properly so y'all know how to, have fun in the right way. Hold on, I hate creepers, hold on. Boom, this dude is clipped. Okay, the first command is super strength. All you need to do is slash, effect, then do AS, then do strength, then put infinite, then put 255. What this does is it allows you to basically one-shot anything. I don't know how much, hearts you could one-shot, but I could basically one-shot almost anything. Yeah, you could just one-shot him. Now the next command is slash effect AS resistance, then you put infinite, then you put 255, as 255 is the highest level. And what this basically does is it makes you invincible. You could literally take any hit. You could probably survive in the void for the rest of eternity. But yeah, it makes it so you take 0 heart damage. Now here's an example of how much, damage you can really take. I'm literally in the middle of the swarm of these Ravengers, and they're not taking any hearts off of me because how much, resistance I have. The next, command is slash effect IS speed infinite. Don't put 255. I recommend to do at least speed 5, because if you put 255, you're gonna go way too fast and you're not gonna control it. Yeah, so this speed is gonna help you, get around. You see, I could just easily hit every single ward in here, and this speed is gonna allow me, to catch up to things and hit them. Yes, you can probably still get hit, but it's gonna be kind of hard to have the precision. Say you've been having a little too much troubles, you fell in a hole. You could just do slash effect AS jump boost. Don't forget to put an underscore on the boost part, and just put for infinite time. Then don't put 255, as if you jump, you will jump the space. So I recommend do the range of either 5 to 20. 5 is if you want to jump less blocks. 20 is if you want to jump super high. But yeah, 20 is a pretty good range. You could jump at least the height of a 10-story building. And plus the speed, you could get some good mobility. But the problem with this, it's kind of annoying when you need to jump 1 block. As you see this example, it's kind of a little struggle. And my last effect to make it so you could literally one-shot any block, besides bedrock, yes, I'm so sorry, that's just to get your attention. It's haste. So do slash effect AS haste infinite 255. So this basically makes it so you could basically hit any block as fast as you can, and you can mine any block as fast as you can. And this allows it so you can literally, mine hella fast. You could just destroy the shovel in a few seconds. Boom, the shovel's already worn out. Look, and you could literally mine as far as you want, and you could just do other things. And if you're wondering, yes, you could now if you want an actual challenge, you could probably put like 5 withers, but the only problem is it's kind of hard to hit them. It's not like you will lose, it's kind of hard to hit them. So I'm gonna just show you how I just one tap each wither I spawned in, and this took a long time. It probably took me like 5 minutes. You see, if you use the raw power of the jump boost plus your speed, you could easily make the distance and reach these withers, but it's kind of hard as they kind of move around a lot. Here is an example of how easily you can one-shot any mob. You have the wither here. I could literally kill it within 1 millisecond. He didn't even last a sec. He just died instantly. This shows how powerful you are. You literally took the wither explosion and you just one-shotted him. This is literally the easiest way to literally kill any mob. If you want to have a little fun, you could probably spawn in like hundreds of pillagers, vignitators, and evokers. And you could kind of have fun, but it's gonna be a little laggy, because I'm not expecting you to run this on a phone. I'm on a console, so it's kind of easier. Yes, the only problem is you kind of can't see, so I'm kind of using TNT right now to one shot all of them. Yes, I could easily hit every single one with one hit, but it's gonna be kind of, boring. And I have to, click every individual one. Now, I'm gonna show you all the progress of me beating the game with these powers. Literally, I don't have to loot up anything. I mean, I built this portal artificially. But yeah, as you enter the nether, you can use your super speed to navigate around. And, I looted this bastion because, why not? I mean, I have the time, I'm not speedrunning. Yeah, and I could literally just one-shot everything. And, I could one-shot this chest and pick everything up. Yeah, so I looted the chest, I got a few diamonds and stuff. But then, I got blaze rod spawner and, I started farming it. But then, I have the pearls right here as shown in the example. Now, I'm just throwing the pearls around, using my insane, jump to navigate and find all the, eyes that, fall from the sky. And, I follow it, till I eventually find it. Because, yeah, why not? I literally have the time. I mean, I'm not going to show you all the footage of it. But yeah, if I use my super haste, I kind of just dig down super fast. Then as I navigate around with my super speed, I could find the portal room. And yes, of course, I kind of, not gonna show you, me navigating the whole fortress. And yeah, and boom, I just made the portal. It's easy like that. Then you just hop in. Yes, it's a little sped up the footage, but yeah, then I just dig up super easily. I get to the ender dragon, then I see this guy. Right here, I kind of missed, so I kind of wanted to do the fun jump. And boom, you literally beat the game super fast. You could farm super easily, and you don't have to worry about anything. Then yeah, as you collect the XP, you eventually finish the game. Then boom, there you go. That's all you need. Then yeah, of course you can't literally one-shot the egg. I kind of wish you could, but there's no point. Why would you want to break the egg? It's kind of cool to have. But yeah, guys, that's basically the video. Thanks for watching. This is ZPR45, aka your Spartan YouTuber. I'm gonna show y'all more commands, and yeah, anyways, have a blessed day. God loves you, and peace out, y'all.